you write about when you go into your boss, and Benji, right? And he's concerned about the attention that your segment on abortion is getting on your Twitter. And he says, when I was challenging the woman's, she says, when I was challenging the woman's attorney, they said that I was right-wing, anti-abortion, woman hater. And when I was challenging Fluke, who is a male, they said I was a left-wing, liberal baby killer. Those were the more pleasant ones. Benji snorted. When you, then you must be doing something right, he said. Do you agree with that? Because you recently quit Twitter because of this craziness like this.
But look, you know that feeling of, depending upon what segment you do, then social media can light up with calling you names and trying to put you into a box, and you're either a conservative maniac or you're a liberal left-wing nut. And I do think there's something to that then you must be doing something right if you get, hate from both sides. It's unpleasant, regardless of what side it comes from. But I think that people do have a hard time fitting me into some box, which I've always seen as sort of a feather in my cap.
But you did have a line I wanted to quote. Your character at one point says, "The crazy part about our show, Wake Up, is sometimes it's really fun, and sometimes it's really toxic." That's quite a hybrid, It's almost like we should invent a new word for our brand of news that combines fun with toxic. And the word your character suggests is foxic, which, again, made me think of Fox. I wondered if that's what it was like for you at Fox and Friends. It was fun, but also toxic? Really?
That passage that you happen to have pulled, it was a real conversation that I had, I mean, not verbatim, but with a woman who was on the air, a dear friend of mine, and she and I met for lunch, and I was frustrated one day during these years when I wrote it, because I did feel that way, that the show that I was on, there was a lot that was great about it. It was really spontaneous. Live TV at its best is spontaneous and fun and unpredictable, and you never know what's going to happen. But I also thought, as I said, I wrote much of this during the 2012 election, that it unnecessarily stoked outrage.
Just to tick people off, to make the viewers angry?
I guess, or that took a really myopic view of, say, President Obama or the current administration. Only saw them one way through a sort of outrageous lens. And I thought that there was a way to be a little bit more open-minded.